Now, those who fraudulently benefited from the 350 Rand COVID-19 social relief grant will face the full might of the law. SASSA says it's doing all it can to ensure this, as well as fighting to reinstate the grant. Social Development Minister Lindiwe Zulu briefed the media earlier today, saying that some fraudsters even include prisoners. ENCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila filed this report.
The SA Social Security Agency is pulling out all the stops to nab those who fraudulently benefited from the 350 Rand COVID-19 social relief of distress. SASSA says they lost 11 million Rand between April and June last year, and the fraudsters come from all walks of life.
Those that were working for the state, and those that were in prison, and those that were in outside countries that were continuing to get a grant. We have identified all the departments where people worked. The DG has written to all the DGs in those departments. We will ultimately do the collection, but what we've done is we've handed over those people to the Fusion Center.
The Fusion Center is a body that comprises the Financial Intelligence Center, Special Investigating Unit, State Security Agency, National Prosecuting Authority, and the South African Police Services. Meanwhile, millions must still be paid to the SRD grant beneficiaries.
Well, it's very unfortunate, obviously, that we have over 700 million that still is outstanding to be paid to our people. And this is due, in many instances, to the fact that we had to keep on verifying whether people are really were compliant in terms of their applications and whether really people were out of jobs.
With the tighter, adjusted level 4 lockdown restrictions in place, the minister says they're fighting for the 350 Rand grants to be rolled out again.
We are still in engagement with Treasury. Yes, of course, we are conscious of the fact that the purse is really squeezed because there is so much demand, including the demand for the buying of the vaccines themselves. We are still hoping that maybe in the continued discussion, we might get a positive response from the Minister of Finance as well as Treasury.
To minimize the risk of grant recipients contracting COVID-19, SASSA will be issuing staggered social relief grant payments from the 6th of July. Aviwe Mtila, Pretoria.